In 8th century France, it lived a man with one of the most gifted talent. His name was Jean-Baptiste Grenouille, and if his name has been forgotten till today, it is because all his ambitions was restricted to a domain that leaves no trace in history, to the ephemeral world of scent. The smell that predominated in was barely conveyable, and there was no place more smelly than Paris, because it was the largest city in Europe. No place in Paris was more stinky than the fish market. It was here, in the most paltry spot in the whole kingdom, where Jean-Baptiste Grenouille was born in 1738. It was his mother's 5th birth, and she gave birth all of their children under the fish stand. They were all born almost dead, so she left them to finally die between all the waste. It will be much the same today, but Jean-Baptiste chose a different fate. And it was the first cry from Jean-Baptiste that led his mother to her grave. Jean-Baptiste didn't care about games or even be able to talk. The only thing he cared was the smell of everything.
Warm wood. Hot wood. Grass. Wet grass.
The orphan children were scared about him because they felt like he was different, and they were right. He discovered a new world, a world that was more interesting and mysterious than the real one, the world of smells. Jean-Baptiste had succeeded. He survived all those years to finally go to the place that will change his life forever. He could smell every sort of things. A new world of scents opened to his nose. But then
Jean-Baptiste has discovered a smell so sublime that he just went crazy for it. That girl's essence didn't last forever, and he was desperate. He had to learn how to keep smell. One day, Jean-Baptiste went to Giuseppe Baldini's place. He was a very popular perfumer in his time, but now the perfumery didn't bring any soul. He went to send him the skins that Grimaud lent, but he noticed that this man could teach him the secrets of the perfumery. So Giuseppe Baldini taught him the art of the perfume, the formulas and the secret code for an excellent essence. The time passed, and Baldini became the most famous and paid perfumist in Paris. But Baptiste couldn't learn how to keep smell, so he left him to die. Bye-bye, Senor Giuseppe. He ran faster like a crazy little fox, till arrived to a big rock, where he couldn't smell anything. The smell doesn't exist in that place, so he decided to stay. That was the first time he was in peace, but the years passed, and he discovered that the only smell that he couldn't perceive was himself. He couldn't believe it. He almost went crazy. Where was his essence? He escaped from that place to Grace, the land of the perfumery. No perfumer could call himself a professional if he didn't want to Grace. But then, in the way, he found her. Finally, the essence that he always wanted. He needed him. He was going to create a perfume, and she was going to be the essence that dominated the others. A perfume made of love. The people in Grace went crazy. They were paranoid, and in a try to find the murderer, they blamed each other. It was a mess. Baptiste, step by step, was keeping all the girls' essence, their souls inherent in form or of smell.
Father, why are you doing this? This is insane. Laura, I have to do this just for your protection. I'm going to be fine. No, because this man is a collector of beautiful women, and who is more beautiful than you? Going to be married, so the murderer can't have you. What were you talking about, Papa? It's decided. I hate you.
Jean-Baptiste finally did it. The final set was complete, and it was going to the final shot of his perfume. But suddenly, people in Grey were outraged. They wanted the killer to be executed immediately. They protested and screamed angrily. The police interrogated him, tortured him, but never gave any answer about the reason of killing all the guests. The jury finally decided to listen to the people. The people shouted and shouted about the sentencing. But that day, Jean-Baptiste Grenouille was ready.
This is an angel!
The crowd was embellished by Jean-Baptiste's perfume, and they started to love each other. But what did this significate to Jean-Baptiste? What was this? He created something that provoked a feel that didn't significate anything for himself. Love. Grenouille still had enough perfume to slay the entire world if it was his choice. He could go to Versailles and left the king to his feet, or send a perfumed letter proclaiming himself as the new Messiah, because he has the most powerful weapon, the ability of command the love of mankind. He returned to Paris, to the place that he was born.
An angel. I love you.
Within no time, Jean-Baptiste Grenouille had disappeared from the face of the earth. When they finished, they felt a virginal glow of happiness. For the first time in their lives, they believed that they had done something purely out of love.